Hello everybody, welcome to the Ftog server Infinity Evolved. ToddytheBody here. Blah! I bet you thought I was the other guy, right? Well, last time we did the bounding ritual thing, and so I just went ahead and I bound up this armor here. It's supposed to give see the discount, so you get more discount than with just the regular robes, and then plus it has protection. Now I should, if I was smart, put repair on all this, but I figure we'll just use it right here. Whoa, I look like a superhero, right? Okay, so get turned around. We still have these 3 nodes. I figure this guy would be dead by now, but he's not. He'll get down to 1 or 0, but then he'll earn a few points. This one, they're just not. They're in a stalemate. This one is bigger, but they're in a stalemate. So I might have to do some digging around here to get my space chamber and move them over to call a winner. There we go. Let's get switched over here. Alright, that feels better. Not so itchy. So last time, I keep wanting to hit C button, but the F button. From last time, I got this wand of dislocation, or charm of dislocation. What it does, in case you don't know, is that you can pick up blocks and then put them down somewhere else. So we'll do that. We'll pick this guy up. It's like a silk touch effect. You can pick up chests too. Yep, went back down. Now what I made it for is I was hoping that I could pick up nodes and move them, but it seems that you can't do that, because anytime I try to pick them up, shift right click, it just tries to suck out the node, or suck the vis, and I don't want to do that. So I like playing with it, moving stuff around. It's got a cool little sparkle effect. But that's not our episode. Let's go back to the portable hole, because that's my favorite. Uh-oh, that's not it. There we go. Alright, so what do we want to do first? Let's get this thing over here started. I want to show you. We got our blood shards last time, so we can upgrade our altar, and I did so. So we actually have a tier 5 here. I just don't have the orb because I don't have the demon blood shard orb, but that's going to be for a later episode. What I want to get this time is I want to get this get the blood collection a little more automated. So we're going to do a couple of rituals here to start, and then go do something else while we wait for something to suck up some blood. Okay, I want to make sure I get everything. There we go. Instead of just picking and choosing. Let's get our little ritual stick, get our activation circle. Is that what it's called? Crystal. Activation crystal, not circle. Okay. Now we're going to use the Well of Suffering, and we're going to use the Ritual of Regeneration. Now this isn't new. People have been doing this. I guess I read that used to. What do I have here? Ritual of Binding. We don't want to do that. We want to shift until we get to the regeneration one first. Yeah. Used to be able to use the flesh golems and they would stay healed, but now that doesn't work. And I tried to do some creative testing. Let's get this started while we wait. You just hit that, and then they start placing themselves. There they go. And I did some creative testing. This environmental controller won't give them regeneration. I tried putting them in UU matter because UU matter gives you a regeneration 2 effect. That doesn't work. And if there is something, I haven't found it. So we are going to use this this other regeneration thing, the Ritual of Regeneration. But we're not going to start it just yet. Let's. Oh, we have to go through the long list because it was like the next thing before. Okay, so we're getting close. We want the Well of Suffering, right? There. Okay. Now let's get on top and then get these runes out. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Awesome. So they are all placed. Now we don't need the stick with us anymore. I don't think that you have to switch it back to the other ritual. I think you can just hit the things down here. So we're going to start the regeneration. Alright, and then we're going to start the Well of Suffering. There we go. Alright, so now it's all set. We're going to put down our flesh golems. they've got little fez hats, so that it's supposed to make them regenerate faster, but with the ritual of regeneration, you're not supposed to need it. It's just that I made them before I did the regeneration. So I'll throw that guy down. He should start getting hurt, and then he should start regenerating, which he is. So that is awesome. Let's go ahead and post the rest of these fine young golems here to bleed for the cause. 3 more. 1, 2, and trace. Oh, that's not right. That's not where we want you. Okay, well, gotta get the bell, gotta get the bell. If you're wondering how to pick them up, hold down control, left click, and then they keep the fez. Alright, we really want you there. Okay, so now they should be putting some blood down. I will also go ahead and make come on, open. Are we having problems now? Ah, there we go. Let's get our stone out. I'm pretty... Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. I know where it is. I want to show you guys something else too, because I don't think I showed you last time. I have a filter over here that I use, and depending on what kind of slate I want to make, then I will take them from over here, because I have some extras. I just have them in here. And then I'll line them up. So like, say if I want to make a flesh golem, it takes this guy here, the reinforced slate. So what I'll do is I'll put a blacklist filter in here to not pick up the blank slate and the arcane stone, and then that way I can just throw the arcane stone inside here, and then they'll go right there. And then what I like to do is I like to throw my orb in after it, so then once it gets done, it'll get pulled into the next chest, and then the orb can come back and get its blood, because it has taken blood out of my network to hurt and heal these guys. And I think I read that it heals for 20 points of life points, which I guess isn't that bad, but there's, you know, times 8 of them. But I put in the sacrificial runes, or runes of sacrifice, that is supposed to gather more blood from them. So it seems to be working. Yeah, you can tell I've already set it up and tested it. It's just because the last couple episodes I like tried to test things with you, and I just feel like I wasn't prepared, and you want a prepared episode, right? So I made sure, and I tested and made sure all that worked before we got into it. So something that I want to do, I just want to look at my essential supplies, make sure I can make the flesh golem. Alright, good deal, good deal. And here, I get lost down here. A little area, I've got something set up. Well, I want to make the bound pickaxe. I haven't used it since 1.6.4, blood magic that is, but I remember it being a pretty good quarry, and I wanna play with it again. So I've got everything here. This is actually gonna make the pickaxe from Thaumcraft, not that one obviously, but like the next one up. We're not gonna use it, just so that we don't have to worry about healing it or anything. But oh, I always forget this. Turn on the magnet, so that if anything falls off the pedestal, we can just pick it right back up. But I haven't had any problems at all. That charm of dislocation that I showed you, that's probably the highest risk factor, with a risk factor of very high, and like nothing happened. So, you know, I have not done this thing down here before where like you set up a bunch of symmetry underneath, but it really seems to be working. Okay, so we've got a little pickaxe. It's got its own abilities and everything, but like I said, we're not going to test them out because I want to make sure that we don't mess anything up. Oh, and while we do that, why don't we get... What do I want? I want to make a flesh golem, but here we go. You need this. Put the wand inside, and the living wood wand is working awesomely. Let's get these also. We'll just make everything all at once. Okay, so the fez, come on, pick up the wool, is just some red wool and then some string, and then you get your little fez accessory. You have to make the wood golem first, and that's with the reinforced slate and then some great wood logs. And then there he is, just like that. And then I don't think that you need the arcane crafting table, but since it's here, we'll just grab it anyways. There we go. And then we have those pieces. And let's just make sure we didn't use up the essentia that we needed. Okay, 26, 26, and then that's a full jar back there, so that's good to go. We'll come back here and make our flesh golem, and then we'll go do the binding ritual. And then we'll come back and set them down. So you put the golem down in the middle. Now, when you're making a golem, like you're putting this guy down here, normally with other items, you would just right click it on, just like that. But with the golem, if you did that, then it would set him down like you want him to start doing something. So you want to shift and then right click, and then that'll put him in there. Just a little pro tip. Alright, let's get this out of here so we don't accidentally use it. Okay. Flesh on the sides. There we go. And then we should have enough of everything, and then this will be real quick. Alright, magnet on. Yeah, so I can't wait to use the bound pickaxe. I actually like almost made it. Had everything here because I was just so excited to like maybe get some sort of pickaxe, and it got me looking at the wikis again, and they're like different spells, complex spells that you can make with blood magic. Real excited to get into that. I really want to get into that pretty soon here. I'll probably do a little bit more research, just like I said with the Well of Suffering and all that earlier. You know, I don't want to start like building the different components of the complex spells and then like not what I'm doing. So we'll set one up together. But we have our little Fez guy. I think I put my bell away like normal. There it is. Okay, so if you put him down, put the accessory on him, there he is. Now he's ready for his little go-kart. But see, he's real sad. He just looks down. He's like, I don't have a go-kart in this world. I would love to just, you know, zip around in a parade, but I guess I'll bleed for you instead. I guess that's the only thing I'm good for. Okay, so let's go over back to the blood magic area. This guy, he's going to throw off all of my symmetry. Not that it matters in this, but it seems like everything else in blood magic is symmetrical. Why not him? Oh, maybe we can reach here. Let's put him, yeah, there we go. He's the king of the Shriner Golems. Okay, don't turn that on. I don't want to suck up anything I don't want to. I almost never have my magnet on anymore. I keep sucking stuff up in this magic base. There's just stuff just floating around, and then when I float around in the world, you know, just flying around, I pick up seeds and everything like that. How's it going in there, Gears McGee? You need something to do? I don't need any gears. Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, maybe next time. And it's nighttime. Always nighttime. Let's go over. Oh, you know what would be cool? I keep forgetting to show you the bat charm focus. Let's do that real quick. While we're down here. Look, there's a couple. We got a couple volunteers. We'll take the creeper. It's not as fast as you used to be. You used to just hold down the right clicker like what I'm doing now. Look at them go. I didn't know they would do that. I guess I will. I didn't know the creepers would blow up. But what was I saying? You used to be able to just hold it down and a stream of bats would come out, but not so much anymore. So let's go find a safe spot, and that way we can sleep. Let's get our bed out and sleep. There we go. And then we'll go clear it up and then do our little ritual thing. Awesome. Awesome. We might as well pick up our magnet. Great. And then we'll just use a crossbow. We don't hardly ever use this thing. And then just clear it all out. So we got that guy. There we go. Do some battling. Okay. Pick up everything. Whoops. Got a little too close. And a couple guys over here. Okay, there's just way too much here. Let's do a little trick here. Where you fly away like what, 200 blocks or so, and then it gets them all to despawn, and then you can come back and then it'll all be fine. So that about there should be good. We'll throw all those back into our inventory. And there we are, all clear. Okay, so now we need to get out our different pieces here. We got our ritual stone, we've got some master ritual stone, we have some blocks. Put this down right in the middle, that's good right there. And I guess I need the magic stick and then the activation circle again. Alright, and then we need to find the binding ritual. And let's see, that it comes up to, there's a lot of stuff there. I want to play with all these rituals. Ritual of binding. Alright, click on that, get it all going, then we'll activate it. All good? Okay. So once before, this ritual killed one of my items. I hope it doesn't happen again, because I don't really feel like making this again. I mean, wouldn't be too hard, but I would just love to not have to make this again. So start that. It's gonna do all of this stuff. Let's get in the middle so we can pick it up. Actually, let's do this. And then it doesn't matter where it falls, as long as it comes out, right? There it is. Okay, good. Awesome. I can't wait to use this. Clear out everything. There we go. Alright, right click it to make it ours, and it is. So shift right click to open it. It's not too fast. I guess it's as fast as my silk pickaxe. Maybe it just has to do with the blocks. Let's try. Nope. You'll need a shovel. Ooh, there's a piece of stone over there. Alright. I should just leave these, but I can't help it. Pick them up. We're almost there. There we go. Oh, it's not. I thought it would be faster than that. There we go. Let's try it on obsidian. Nothing down here. We'll go in the corner. What is it, like diamond? Okay. And final test, the coring mode that I was so excited about. Let's go to spawn. And I don't know if anybody has anything going on in the Botania area, so we will turn off our magnet and then head straight to the mining world to test it out. There we go. Go inside. Oh, I wonder if it'll work on obsidian. I could probably go and harvest some obsidian all over the place. I'm getting low. I'm only down to 1,000. Okay, so here we are. This looks like a good spot. And turn on our magnet, and I think it was just a right click. So let's do that. Oh, there it is. So there we are. We got our new little quarry item. It doesn't do dirt. What about a shift right click? Oh, that's right. It turns it back to a ball. So sweet. Something I want to try out also is, does it send items to your inventory without the magnet? So let's clear out the inventory. Alright, and then go down here and we'll try it without the magnet. So we'll go in the corner. Yeah, it put everything in your inventory. You know what that means? Because I have a hard time sneaking into dimensions and getting stuff, collecting supplies, because if a dimension is not powered, then dropped items won't tick into your inventory. So this might help us out. Let's get prepared for this. We want this guy here, and we want the little axe. Yeah, I need that stuff. Alright, let's go back to spawn. Then we'll head inside the we'll see if there are any dimensions open. We'll turn this off in the meantime just in case. Okay, so we've got our little community dialer here. Let's see what we got. Anything. We've got do we need some glowstone? What's that one? Are there any old ones maybe that nobody is using? Essence. Diamonds, shards. I don't know. Let's do. I thought there was a. Okay, let's just stop. Let's just pick one. How about glass? No, let's do the glow one. Yeah, let's do this one. We're gonna steal some glowstone from Samsol's dimension. So here we go. We're going in. And teleport. Okay, hopping in, and it is. Oh, it's powered. Oh, it's not powered. So he's coring over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go way over. Uh-oh, was that a mistake? Load in world. And let's see. We'll probably get the glowstone, like dust version. And I just hit right click. Nothing's happened yet. Let's try again. Nope. Yep. We probably can't pick this up either. We'll pick up a couple. Okay, so the right click doesn't work. Yep. Nothing. But that's cool. We still have a pickaxe, and we can enchant it with Silk Touch, so it'll make it even better. I can't wait to use that some more. So let's go. Non-sanity was stream. It looks like it just got done. Let's go back to our base. Let's go back to our magic base. Alright, here we are. Get our stuff in here. Don't want to leave stuff all incomplete and all. There we go. And okay, not activated. So what were we doing? We got our pickaxe, we got our golems. That all seemed kind of fast. There is something that I would love to set up. This thing is just sucking away. I would love to see, what do I have in my network? Wow. That coring must have taken a lot of life points. Okay, we'll have to up our life point game. Obviously, this isn't doing it, so we'll have to get that better. But there is something I want to set up. Let me get the pieces, and then I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we're about done getting everything crafted here. We need to go back to the blood magic area one more time. Whoop. I just want to get a bound crystal for our little spell that we're going to make. This is one of the simple types of spells. I'll show off two of them here. Now I haven't memorized. This doesn't take too long to cook at all. It only takes 2,000 blood. I haven't memorized all the components, but we'll talk about a few of them as we get it started. There we go. We have a bound crystal. You can see a few of the components in my inventory. Let's get back. The most useful focus I've found so far is this portable whole one. I like watching the sparklies. There we go. Okay, let's come back over here and make sure that we have everything that we need. So let's, yeah, I think we need that. All I want is this table. If I could find it. There it is. Great, and I still have my orb. We should just get a crafting table and some brick. There we go. And then the crafting table is on its way. We'll throw that in there so we can make it. In there so we can make it. There we go. So, now we have our spell table. Let's get our blood orb again. We've got our blood altar. And what you're supposed to do, and like I said, this is a simple spell. We'll put it over here. And then I'll move it later, because this isn't the blood magic area, this Botania. You put the spell table down, and then you're supposed to put a blood altar next to it. And on the table, you're supposed to put a head or a skull. And what that determines is like what type of spell, I guess as far as like a medium, like what we're using, we're going to use a skeleton skull, and that's supposed to make it a projectile, whereas like a wither, I think, is a melee or melee, depends on where you come from. spell, and then like a creeper head might be like a environment, and so on and so forth. We have a couple items here we're going to try. First we're going to do the Ender Pearl one, and this is supposed to make it so that our bound crystal will teleport us where our projectile lands. And if you use the Ender Pearl with like a different skull, it'll have a different effect. But this is projectile, and where it shoots, you're supposed to teleport to. Now I don't remember. I think you right click on the spell table. Let's see what we got here. Unbound crystal. But it's bound to these coordinates, so maybe I just need to right click it like this to put it onto me. Yep, owner ToddytheBody. So now I should be able to teleport, and it doesn't do anything. Okay, well let's right click on the blood altar, maybe. Nope, that doesn't either. So apparently I don't know how to do this. Shift right click. Nope. Shift right click on here. Nope, let me figure it out. Well, sorry guys, this is supposed to be it. I even moved it into my blood magic room, thinking that, well, maybe it has to be close to this, but you know, you link it, it's got your name, it has the coordinates and everything, and even like when you use it, here we'll just spam it a little bit, it uses blood. So I don't know what the problem is. Skeleton skull, Ender Pearl. I even tried the water bucket. It doesn't work. I tried the wither skull. I tried looking in this book here. This is supposed to be the manual. So we pick over here on the battle mage, and we have like supposed to be a manual, but now, okay, I give it credit for creativity, but this isn't telling me much, or at least what I'm doing wrong. And then it like gives you a list of sea gas tier and so on. I don't know if it's changed for affinity, but I'm pretty sure I'm just doing something wrong and I don't know what it is. So what we did in this episode, we got some automated blood there, we made our bound pickaxe, and we failed on some simple spells. So you guys, please let me know what I'm doing wrong here, and yeah, I will see you next time. Have fun. Bye.